Hey everyone. Looking back on these 5 years, I'm amazed how this space has grown. Not in just numbers, but in heart. Your messages, your stories, they've shown me that we all need a place to pause and connect. So, I have created Calm It Down Deeper. It's everything you love about the podcast, plus daily affirmations, guided meditations, and early ad-free access to episodes. For just $5 a month, there's even a free trial, and right now, there's 20% off. So head over to calmitdownpodcast.com if you want to go deeper in your calm. Look for Calm It Down Deeper. You'll see it there. Thank you. Now, let's begin today's episode. Noise is everywhere, right? The ding of a notification, the hum of traffic, and the constant chatter of the world telling us to do more, to be more, to fix, to hustle, to optimize. We've become so used to noise that silence feels like an intruder. Like something's wrong if it gets too quiet, right? But what if silence, hear me out, wasn't something to fill? What if silence was something that filled us? Today, we are going to explore what happens when we allow silence to do what noise never could, to heal. Let's find out. I'm Chad Lawson, and let's calm it down in 3, 2, 1. So let's be honest. Silence can be very uncomfortable, right? I mean, we fidget, we reach for our phones, we hum, we scroll, we snack, we speak, anything to avoid it, right? And it's really ironic that in a world that is constantly craving peace, a lot of times we actually run from the one thing that is most likely to bring it, which is silence. But silence is not empty. It's spacious. It holds things. It holds grief, holds joy and insight. And the thing is, you have to sit long enough to hear what it's saying. And I get it. I mean, sitting in silence doesn't always feel poetic. Sometimes it feels awkward. Let's just be honest. Like the silence after a joke that didn't land, or the silence after a really difficult conversation, when the words stop, but the emotions, they are still pacing the room. But that kind of silence, that is where something begins to settle. When everything else gets quiet, something else gets louder. Clarity, truth, you. I mean, think of it like this. When you are underwater, right, everything is muffled. You can hear your own breath, right? I mean, the bubbles and the quiet hum of your own presence. I have chills right now. That's silence. It's not absence. It's immersion in yourself, in the now. But in our day-to-day lives, we are constantly bombarded. We don't just avoid silence, we fill it. With podcasts, yes, I know, I see the irony, with playlists, with small talk, with emails and to-do lists, with their own to-do lists. Some of it is necessary, let's be honest, but some of it is just noise. And I'm not here to guilt you into becoming a monk or throwing your phone into the sea. Don't do that. But I am wondering, what would happen if we just let a little more silence in? Not to punish ourselves, but to tend to ourselves. Because silence is more than stillness. It's a mirror. Silence reflects what has been waiting to be seen. And maybe that's why we try to avoid it. I mean, truthfully, it can reveal things that we have been sweeping under the rug. Like the fact that we're exhausted. Or that we're grieving something that we never named. Or that we're actually proud of ourselves, right? But we've been too busy to even notice. Silence makes space for all of it. And there's this tenderness to silence. It's kind of a soft landing for our very overstimulated minds. And sometimes the quiet, it's exactly where the healing begins. Not with the answer, but with the question. What am I really feeling? What have I been ignoring? What do I need more of? Or maybe less? I mean, questions like that, they don't demand a solution. They just ask us to listen. That's the hard part. That listening. I mean, like deep, honest, undistracted listening. That is where healing a lot of times begins. Now, I'm not suggesting that silence is a cure-all. Let's be real, right? It's not a magic fix for heartache or for burnout or anxiety, but it is an invitation. It's an invitation to stop performing, to stop pleasing, to stop pretending, and to just be. You know those friends like who don't make you perform, who just sit with you, right? There's no expectations. They're just present. Well, silence can be like that. It can be a loyal friend that simply says, hey, you know what? I'm here. No need to clean up. Nope. No need to be impressive. Just be. And a lot of times we confuse healing with effort. Did you hear that? Like we have to do something to get better. We confuse healing with effort. Meditate harder, journal more, buy the lavender diffuser, right? But sometimes healing sounds like nothing at all. Healing, it sounds like silence, like a moment of peace between thoughts, like a breath you didn't know you were holding. You know what keeps me coming back every week? It's you. It is this community that we have built together. That's why I've created Calm It Down Deeper. It's not about changing what works. It's about creating more moments of connection. Ad-free episodes, early access, guided meditations, and soon morning affirmations. Head over to calmitdownpodcast.com and look for Calm It Down Deeper if you want to join us in a community to help deepen your calm. Whether you join or not, I'm just grateful you're here. Thanks. Now, back to it. I want to try something. Okay? We'll do it together. If you are in a safe space where you can do this, please just take a deep breath in and then let it go. Do that again. Now listen to me. Just listen. Not to me, but to the stillness around you, to the sounds. That's silence. And it's been waiting for you. Like I know some of this might sound a little woo-woo or just out there, but maybe even a touch dramatic. I get it, You want me to just sit and listen to nothing? Well, kind of. Yeah. But not just nothing. You're listening to the echo of yourself, to the parts that don't speak loudly, the quieter, right? And you don't have to go like full, thorough and live in the woods and find this kind of silence. You don't. That's a little, if you can. But you can find it in between the bites of cereal in the morning, right? You can find silence in the car after turning off the radio, or in the shower, where ideas, they always seem to find you. Silence shows up where it's welcomed, even if it's just for 30 seconds. But the real question is, can you welcome it? Can you let it in without needing to fill it? Because here's the thing, silence can be healing, not just because of what it is, but because of what it is not. It's not demanding. It's not judgmental. It is not performative. It's not trying to sell you something. It's just space. And in that space, you get to remember who you are when the world isn't shouting at you. Right? Okay, so let's get practical here just for a second. Here are 2 small invitations that I want you to have. Not instructions, just gentle nudges, okay? So the first, create a pocket of silence each day. Start tiny. Maybe it's like 30 seconds before you get out of bed. Maybe it's right before a meeting, right? Maybe it's in the car, parked with the engine off. No music, no scrolling, just you. And then second, notice what comes up. It might be a thought, it might be tension, it might be a sigh, it might be a discomfort. That's okay. You're just practicing. You're noticing. No judgment. And that's it. That's the whole plan. Create space. Notice what enters it. The healing power of silence isn't in the silence itself. It's in how you meet yourself in it. The world will keep spinning. There will always be another email, another notification, another breaking news alert. But silence waits. It doesn't push. It doesn't hustle. It doesn't shame. It invites. And the more that we say yes to that invitation, the more that we find clarity and calm that we have been searching for in the noise. Because maybe what you're needing like most right now isn't more. Maybe it's less input, more presence, less reaction, more listening. So go ahead, do it. Find a quiet corner, close your eyes, just breathe. Let the silence do what it has been so longing to do all along, to hold you. Because in the end, healing doesn't always look like effort. Sometimes it sounds like peace. And may you find that completely. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for living. And until next time, be kind to your mind and join me again as we calm it down. Ta-da! Congratulations on making it to the credits. Oh, I love the credits. It's the best part of a movie, to be honest. While you're here, I want to tell you about Calm It Down Deeper. It's like finding out your favorite show just dropped a whole new season. More episodes, 0 ads like this one, early access, exclusive meditations and tutorials, live Q&As, interviews. Think of it as your backstage pass to tranquility. So if you are ready to deepen your calm, head over to calmitdownpodcast.com because FOMO, it's real. And missing out on inner peace, that's next level. Look for Calm It Down Deeper and join the community today to deepen your calm. To find more episodes of Calm It Down, see where I may be appearing in your area, or just simply want to know where to send me some chocolate chip cookies, visit calmitdownpodcast.com. This podcast was written and produced by yours truly, Chad Lawson, composer, pianist, and nationally recognized Sweet Tooth. The views, expressions, and techniques in this episode are of my personal opinion and not intended, nor should they, serve as a substitute for medical advice or diagnosis rendered to you by your individual doctor or other healthcare provider. Only a licensed physician should evaluate your situation, provide a diagnosis, or render other medical advice to you, and you should only act upon the advice of this physician. Now, I'm an extreme empath by nature, but my profession is that of a composer and pianist, not a licensed therapist or physician. I hear from thousands of listeners how my music has helped them through various stages of emotional needs, and I simply want to offer this in future podcast episodes to aid those needs. So to find a list of licensed professionals in your area, please visit calmitdownpodcast.com. And if you've enjoyed today's episode, please leave a review, or better yet, share it with a friend. While it takes less than 60 seconds to do, its impact will last for years to come, as every little bit helps in growing the awareness and the importance of mental and emotional health. Thank you for listening. Thank you for living. And until next time, be kind to your mind and join me again as we calm it down.